Yes or no? That's the question facing Irish voters as they decide whether to change the country's constitution and make abortion legal. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu and this is The Heat. Ireland stands divided as it votes in a referendum on abortion rights. Ireland has some of the strictest abortion laws in the world, enshrined in its constitution, that gives the unborn equal status to mothers. Voters in Ireland vote Thursday and Friday on whether to repeal the constitutional amendment on abortion as written, opening the door for lawmakers to craft new legislation regulating abortion. CGTN's Richard Bestic has a look at what voters are facing.
Across the Irish Republic, banners on both sides of the argument have been battling it out.
This referendum is regarded by some as one more step in a fast liberalising Ireland, a country stepping out from the domination of the Roman Catholic Church. Only 3 years ago, they voted by referendum to legalise gay marriage. Abortion, though, has proved a much more divisive issue.
Yes and no campaign tactics have proved emotive and often controversial. Speaking for the pro-life campaign, Sandra Caulfield's baby was diagnosed with a genetic disorder in the womb. Husband Jonathan at her side. Abortion unthinkable. She treasured just 9 days of her baby Hope Rose's life.
Surrounded by love and the peace when Hope Rose left this world. In that room was myself, Jonathan, Chloe, Ava and Hope Rose, and the peace and the love that was in that room. I think it's very important that people hear that.
For those on the other side, an equally heartbreaking tale of a pregnant woman forced to travel to the UK for an abortion after her baby was diagnosed with a fatal fetal condition.
This baby, I can see the heartbeat, but it has no brain. And I thought, they have to do something in this case. This is severe. You can't live without your brain.
The yes and no sides admit Ireland's abortion referendum has been a bruising encounter.
Yes campaigners have torn down half of the no campaign's posters. How does that help a fair or democratic debate? I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of isolated instances you might be able to point me to, but I don't see that kind of systematic interference.
With hours to go, door-to-door campaigning has been ramping up as opinion polls narrow. On one of the great moral issues of the day, however, Ireland's once hugely powerful church is noticeable by its absence. Just one priest prepared to talk on camera. Father Joe McDonnell concedes the voice of the scandal-hit church could prove unhelpful.
We have had a pretty serious period of scandal in the Irish church. I think there's a long way to go before that will be healed.
The referendum campaign has been bitterly divisive, so rather than any great joy when we know the result this weekend, it'll probably be more just a greater knowing of Ireland's future direction. Richard Bestic, CGTN, Dublin.